Did you get the primer going? Is it thick? Is it all compatible to put in the spray gun? It's not in 3 separate sections? Okay, because this is 2K primer and it's wintertime out and it's got to be stirred 100% thoroughly because the solids will stick at the bottom and the liquids will stay at the top if you don't stir it right. All right, what Weekly Loser is mixing primer up for is the fenders for our 1964 Chevy truck. We've been stalled out on this vehicle due to other jobs in the shop, but it's time to get back on it and get it done. Right now we got a car cover on it because we have limited space in our shop to work on anything, and that's the situation. But the solution is that there is enough space where we can go ahead and prime our fenders. Now, if anybody remembers this vehicle that we're restoring, this is a 1964 Chevy truck, I guess. Loser, come here, come here. We'll go ahead and get Loser to go ahead and take that car cover off, and then he can put it back on when we're done. Plain and simple. He's the fucking employee, not me. I was telling everybody that we've been stalled out on this job and that it's now time to get back on it.
Yeah, New Year's coming around.
The New Year's coming around. I mean, what, 3 years, 4 years now?
Yeah, well, we got
going on 3 years on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
So we got all the glass put in it. That's done. The cab is completely done on it. Am I right here? Are you following me?
Yeah, I put the dome light in.
Did you get the dome light? Is it working?
Yeah, well, you know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Does the dome light, can you open the door? We'll see if the dome light even works. Light switch?
Light switch!
Can you turn the light switch? If the battery's not dead, the light ought to come on. There you go.
How about that?
All right, that works. Good. Turn it off.
Shining in the new year.
Yeah, turn it off, bud. So what we're doing today, Weekly, if you can go over there and, kind of act like the Price is Right girl. Use your hands to talk with. Don't talk, just use your hands as I talk. All right, there you go. All right, so what Weekly Loser's doing over here at the Price is Right, or is it, Let's Make a Deal?
The parts are right.
Is it Let's Make a Deal or Price, the ones where they use their hands and they kind of come up like this, and why the guys...
Well, they're saying if you get it right, you'll win this prize. And he goes, show what's behind door number 1, Bob.
Yeah, that's Let's Make a Deal. Monty Hall.
Monty Hall.
You didn't know that.
I don't know those guys.
Yeah.
They're all living.
You don't really know much.
90210.
All you know is Business Weekly, and that's W-A-K-L-Y, not W-E-E-K.
Yeah. Business Weekly, Weekly Loser.
So if Weekly Fuck Off can go ahead and kind of, as I'm talking, he can use his hands to guide. What we're looking at over here is some major fucking rust repair. We had to go ahead and replace that panel. Basically, the panel itself, if you come across here, we can see that this was a major panel repair. You can see where I replaced that. Did a very, very excellent job. You're not using your hands. We got the Price is Right music going, and you're not using your hands to show everybody. All right, there you go. So you can see where the brand new panel is, and there you go. Now you're doing it. And that was a big section that we had to replace. Now go back. There you go.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it had some dents and dings up on the top of the fender, and I'm over here now.
Yeah.
Price is Right, girl. Had some dents and dings over here, and we went ahead and fixed those, finessed them up. Now we come back over to the other fender, and it's basically a repeat of the first fender we had to replace. Now this fender here was a little bit more damaged. If Weekly can go ahead and flip it over for us. And, yeah, there you go. And maybe use your hands at the same time, kind of point. Is that possible? There you go. So we had replaced this lower section here, but this was really fucked up. Yeah, there you go. Use your hand. That was really screwed up there because what the situation was with that, it was rotted and rusted. I had to rebuild that whole little corner section because if you look right there, that's where the fender bolts to the body. Okay, you can flip it back over. Price is Right, girl. And then, of course, we come over here to the final and ending parts of this vehicle that we have to paint. And I hate to say it, but what do we have to do here?
Oh, man. Bondo after Bondo, sand in the back.
Actually, there was just minor Bondo, but you told me it was ready to prime, so I went ahead and primed it for paint, and we found out that Weekly Loser had his thumb in his fucking ass and something stuck in his fucking ear when I told him to block that out for primer, and so we had to re-block it out so we can actually prime it the right way and get it done. Thank you, Price is Right fuck off guy. You can now put those down, and is our primer ready?
Yes, sir.
Then it's ready to prime. Get the heater on, let's get her done. On our 1966 Chevy one owner grandpa truck that's gonna sit in the garage and collect dust so the owner can start it up on Sundays to remember his childhood when he was 12 years old driving it in the fields of grandpa's farm. We're hoping it's gonna be completed in 2014. You know, that's something that's not in our control, because if he doesn't buy the bed parts, it's not gonna be done. But I can tell you this, if I don't have bed parts for it, when that's done, this fucking thing's going to his house in his garage, and then he's behind in the back of the line.
I'll help you load it up.
What's that?
I'll help you load it up.
We gotta go, see you later, take it easy. Update of a beautiful truck that was once a field truck, sat in the field for 32 years, rotting away. Oh, we forgot to show him the hood. Can you come back over here, Price is Right girl? So if we look right here, we can see that the hood is painted. You're not, there you go. All right, if we're gonna use the music, you gotta fucking do what you gotta do. So if you look right here, you can see the hood is painted, but Weekly Loser hasn't color sanded it for buffing yet, but it still looks beautiful. Now, you were talking about doing body work to this. That took 3.5 weeks in body work.
No, it took like 6 weeks.
It took about 6 weeks. That should have been $800. That should have been $800.
No, that should have been like $1,800.
No, let's go ahead and do it. Price is Right. I'm saying $800 on that. $800 would have covered the body work on this one fucking hood.
Right. And
You're saying $1,850.
Yeah, and then $200 to color sanding.
Yeah, and then another $500 or $600 just to paint the big old piece of shit.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
$750.
And then if we look right here, we can see there's the grill. We painted white. It's a beautiful cream white. A white that's gonna last for a long time because it's a base coat, clear coat white. And of course, we went ahead and painted the grill insert, the grill header panel, shell you might call it. We went ahead and painted that two-tone to match, which is gonna be beautiful on the truck and really, really highlight the luxurious look that we're trying to accomplish with the 1966 Chevy truck that's been here for 3 years, going on 4. Is there anything else that we could show them Price is Right style? Anything? What about the, what's that? Here it is up here. You forgot this, loser. What about that piece? Yeah, that's, what do we call that there? That's called a fucking,
Vent thing.
It's called a vent thing. Yeah, we'll call it the vent thing. You can see the lustrous shine that we put on that. It looks beautiful. Better than brand new from 1966. Thank you, loser. You can quit feeling that like it's your girlfriend's ass. You can stop doing that now. Thank you. So a lot of behind the scenes action on that car. A lot of stuff's been going on to it that you, the viewer, haven't seen. But my friend Pete just updated you on it, and it's been a great update on the 1966 Chevy truck. An update that will last for years and many years to come, as long as you keep watching SWRC, Southwest Rod and Custom. My friend Pete, your friend Pete, right here on SWRC.